Hey everybody, just wanted to check in with you guys. We are in week number 8, and I just had a couple of updates and a couple of announcements. Number one is that as we're getting close to the end of the term, don't forget that we have that outside reading book. The assignment is on the left-hand side of your blackboard. It's right there in big letters. It says outside reading assignment, and that can just be done and turned in. It's really simple. Remember, most of the assignment was to just read the book, and so it's really just writing an email to a friend explaining why you either liked the book or didn't like the book. Number two is that evaluations are now open. I really encourage you to go into the evaluations and make one. This is one of the first times that we've offered economics online. So we want to hear your feedback. If you notice from the midterm assessment and survey, I've already sort of implemented some of the changes that people wanted to see. And, we will continue to do that. So you're going to be a beneficiary for, future students. Number three is the end of the term. So the last day of the term is September 3rd, and I will open up the final exam in that final week to be done at any time during that final week up until September 3rd. And September 3rd, Sunday at midnight, the blackboard will close. In that week, that is our final week, and so there will only be one assignment. It will be fairly light. It'll just be, reading an article and listening to a couple of podcasts and writing something about it. So that's a very limited amount of time. And then, studying for your final exam, and then theoretically taking your final exam probably, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, sometime over that weekend as you finish your studying. I highly recommend that you keep going back into that study materials folder in the content section. There are review sheets all the way through, from supply and demand and opportunity cost and scarcity in the beginning, all the way through monopolies, oligopolies, and market failures at the end. So those are some great study sheets, and there's practice questions in there, etc. Going back and using your midterm as sample questions is a really good idea as well. That's number three, and I think the last point is, I can't remember. It might come to me in just a second. So we've got the final week ends September 3rd. We've got the final exam, and yeah, that's it. If you have any questions, please let me know. If you've fallen behind on some assignments, remember September 3rd. September 3rd is the final date in which any of that work can get in. Okay? So hope you have a great weekend. I hope you guys are preparing for the eclipse. Remember, Blackboard is down for the eclipse, and so any assignments that you haven't finished from Module 8 will not be marked late, and you can turn them in as Module 9 starts. And I'll give you another announcement at the beginning of Module 9. All right, have a great weekend.